good evening and welcome to Flex and Flow with me, Louise, on the 3D Leisure at Home page. Hope we're all okay this evening. So I'll just wait for a few moments just to get you to join me live. Just check my mat is in view. I think I'm all good. Just move my camera over slightly. That's all okay. So I hope we're all okay this evening. Ready for Flex and Flow. So if you've got a mat, have it sideways on today. Last week we used it long ways, we're going to have it sideways on today. If you haven't got a mat, you might want to grab a towel, or the floor might be okay if you're comfortable on the floor, whatever's good for you. So you don't need any shoes for this, just bare feet. And just make sure you've got something comfortable on to wear. Let's get going. Just hang on another couple of minutes. Hope there's some people joining me this evening. So just make sure you've got water handy in case you need a drink. Just hang on about another minute. So I know on the schedule that's been posted for August, it does say Naz is going to be teaching this class. She is going to be taking over from the middle of August. So I'm here still this week and next Monday, and then Naz will be taking over this class after me. All right. So I think we'll get going. I know some people do it on catch up later on because they're busy. So let's get going. So welcome to Flex and Flow. Here we go. If you've got any injuries, just listen out for the options throughout the class. This goes to the people doing it on demand later on as well, on catch up. So just listen out for the options, and if anything doesn't feel good, obviously feel free to modify or change each posture, each position as necessary. You may want to have possibly a cushion or a pillow or a rolled up towel, maybe to pop under your head, or a yoga block if you've got one, just in case your neck feels any strain, any tension at any time, especially in the Pilates section. Don't worry if you haven't got anything at hand or if you don't want to use it, it's entirely optional. All right, let's get going. So my name's Louise. All right, let's start by getting nice and warm. Step your feet into a nice wide stance, turn the toes out, tuck your tailbone under so your spine is long, and bend your knees, just relaxing through the upper body, drawing the belly button in and bracing that core. Inhale, scoot the energy up, and exhale to push down. Push your knees out, and again, inhale to lift up, and exhale to sink down. 2 more times. Inhale to lift, exhale to sink down. All right, let's hit the arms. Open the arms wide to overhead. Inhale to reach, and exhale to push center. Let's go a little deeper. Really rolling through the spine. 2 more, pushing the knees out in line with the middle toes. 1 more time. All right, figure of 8 arms. We inhale, exhale. So like a number 8 lying on its side. I call it a lazy 8. Maybe we're feeling lazy this evening. It's been quite a warm day. So we can be like our lazy 8, lying down on the side. 4, 3, 2. We do 3 circles, 3 swings. Step it in and push down. So 3 figure of 8s. Step your feet together and push. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4 more times, and again. So figure of 8, nice big arm circles. Step the feet in and push down. Mobilizing through those joints. Warming up the big muscle groups in the body. 1 more time. Step the feet wide. Inhale to rise again. Exhale to melt down. Now fingertips touch the floor if you can. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to melt down. One more time. Back to that continuous figure of 8. Let's go. We inhale, exhale. As you swing the arms, pushing your knee out in line with the middle toes. And just let those arms be heavy and weighted. 4 more. Back to that combination, 3 figure of 8. Let's go. Step the feet together, push down, and again. Swing, nice and heavy with the arms. Step together, push down. One more time. All right, right arm lifts. Inhale all the way up. Exhale as we side stretch over. Now breathe in. As you breathe out, reach that little bit further. Hold it there. Squaring the rib cage forwards. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Rising all the way up. Other side. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to side stretch over, going directly sideways. Deep breath in. Breathe out as you reach further. Stay there. Square your ribs round to me at the front. Keep reaching with the top arm. And release. Step the feet hip width apart. Arms up. Let's body swing down. Down and up. Exhale to swing. Inhale to rise. Squatting back with the bottom. Hips back and down, knees in line with toes. 2 more. Hold at the top, lift the heels. We rise and lower the heels. Lift the heels, lower with control. While you're doing this movement, check you're pressing all 10 toes on the floor. Little toes have a tendency to lift. Don't let it happen. Keep them pressing down. Hold it at the top, toy soldier. Left arm drops down with control as we inhale. Exhale as we switch and change arms. Inhale to change. Exhale to change. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. If you're struggling, guys, just put your heels down and do the same thing with the heels on the floor. Slowly lower the heels, lower the arms. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, chin to the chest, rolling down, knees slightly soft, relaxing through the spine. Inhale at your bottom point, and exhale as you curl all the way up, stacking one vertebra on top of the other. And again, inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to the chest, rolling down through the spine. Keep your knees soft so they're not locked out. Inhale at the bottom, and exhale as you roll all the way up. Hands to the lower back. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to baby back bend. Lift your collarbones, squeeze your butt cheeks. And release. Step your feet together, coming into chair pose. Inhale to rise up with the arms. Exhale as we take a seat. Now you can either have the arms reaching overhead, or you can have your hands in prayer position, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, whatever you prefer. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, sit down deeper. Weight on the heels, toes are light. Drawing the belly in, and check you're not arching your back. One more breath, inhale. Exhale to sit that little bit deeper. Inhale to rise. Exhale to release open. Lifting your left leg up. Let's just circle that ankle. Just mobilizing through the ankle joint. Change direction. Just breathing in and out in your own speed. And release. Changing legs. Find that balance. Start to circle. Now have a look down at the foot to make sure you're painting a true circle. So not like a capital D shape, like a semicircle. Full circle all the way round. Change direction. 360 degrees. And release. Back to chair pose. Inhale to rise. Exhale to take a seat again. Weight on the heels, toes are light. Stay where you are, guys. Just be mindful that you're not arching the back and letting the abdominals disengage. So draw the belly in. Weight on the heels. Toes are light down there. Breathe in. As we breathe out, can we sit deeper? One more breath. Inhale. Exhale to sit deeper. Squeeze knees, squeeze inner thighs. Inhale to rise up. And exhale to release. All right, stepping to the end of your mat. Either feet together or hip width apart. Anybody with lower back problems, or if you're pregnant, have your feet about hip width apart to support the back. Basic sun salutation. Before we go into a full sun salutation, we're going to do a basic one, then add a little bit more to it. So mountain pose, feet together or hip width apart. Lifting up tall through the crown of the head, sliding the shoulders down, drawing the belly in. Inhale to rise to extended mountain pose, looking up to the thumbs. Exhale as you forward fold, bend your knees. Inhale, step your front leg back. Exhale, step back to down dog. I just want you to hold for 2 or 3 big deep breaths here. Breathing in and out through the nose. Bend your knees, look forward, step your front foot between your hands. If you need to use your hands to help, that's okay. Forward fold, feet together or hip width apart, knees soft, nose to knees. Inhale and rise. Now squeeze your bottom, lift your collarbones, baby back bend. Exhale, release. Let's do other side. This is our basic sun salutation. Inhale to rise. Exhale to forward folds. Back leg steps back as you inhale. Exhale to step back to down dog. 2 or 3 breaths. Body weight even on your hands and feet. Pushing your heels towards the floor. Eye gaze towards your belly button. Bend your knees, step your back leg through, heel down to the floor. Forward fold, feet together or hip width apart. Knees soft, draw the belly in. Inhale and rise to extended mountain pose. Then add that little baby back bend if you can. Exhale to release. All right, guys, we're going to add on. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold, nose to knees and lift the belly. Breathing in, front leg back to lunge. Exhale, step back to down dog. Front leg lifts into 3-legged dog. Now allow your hips to open, but square your armpits and your shoulders. Leg floats down, coming into plank position. Drop your knees for round 1. Lower down halfway, elbows tucked in. All the way down, lift halfway to baby cobra. Long neck. Tuck your toes, down dog. Bend your knees, step your front leg through, heel down. Forward fold, feet together or hip width apart, nose to knees. Inhale and rise all the way up, squeeze to baby back bend. Exhale, release to mountain pose. Now clasp your hands behind, lift your collarbones, little baby back bend, squeezing shoulder blades, opening the chest. And release. Second side. Inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold, nose to knees and lift the belly. Inhale, step your back leg to lunge. Exhale, step to down dog. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift your back leg to 3-legged dog. Now a couple of breaths here, allowing your hips to open, keeping the armpits square. Float the leg down. Breathe in as you roll to plank. Now either on your toes or your knees, lower down with control into crocodile. Elbows in. Lift to cobra, or if you want more, lift to upward facing dog, lifting the hips. Tuck your toes. Exhale to down dog. Bend your knees, step the back leg through. Guys, if you're struggling, use your hand to help. Forward fold, nose to knees, lift that belly. Inhale and rise all the way up. Exhale to mountain pose. Now clasp the hands and squeeze to baby back bend. And release, nice work. From here, stepping your front leg back into warrior 1. Now turn the back leg out so your toes are on a 45-degree angle. Square your hips towards the side wall. And inhale as you rise to warrior 1. Interlink the fingers and first finger points up to the sky. Exhale to sink down. Now, nice deep breaths, keeping the shoulders and hips facing the side wall. back heel down, toes on an angle. Breathing in. As you breathe out, sink deeper. We're going to go into a strength and balance posture, a little sequence now. Inhale. As you exhale, take your hands into reverse prayer. So hands come together. I'll show you. You're either here, or if you can't manage it, try this as your option. So loads of choices. If you don't like any of those, you can stay in your warrior one arms. Inhale to rise all the way up. And as you exhale, opening to warrior two. You may need to adjust this foot, step it slightly back. Now push your knee out, sink down into the legs. Knee over the ankle. Advanced option if you want to is to lift your heel, it's up to you. Back little toe grounded. Exhale to sink deeper. Now extend your warrior. Left arm reaches over, elbow to thigh, right arm overhead. If you want more, hand to the ankle, or stay where you are. Squaring the ribs, heel up or down, it's up to you guys. Sun warrior, so circle the arms, rising up, reaching up to the sun, it's up there somewhere. As you exhale, sink into that front leg. C shape through your spine, creating length through both sides of the body. Has anyone still got their heel up? It's challenging, I know. Lifting back to warrior two. If your heel is up, place it down now. Exhale to sink down. Square the ribs, ribs stacked above hips. Who thinks they can get a little bit more depth into the legs? Sink down low. Nice work. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, turn the toes forward, wide leg forward fold. Fingers to floor and relax the body down. Now if you're quite flexible, walk your feet slightly closer together to give yourself a little bit more challenge. Try and get the crown of the head towards the floor in between those feet. So if your head's going down easily, your feet are probably quite wide, so step your feet in a little. Nice deep breaths. If you want more of a stretch, rock your body weight slightly forwards over the toes, over the balls of the feet. Arms to the side. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale. Turn to face the opposite end of the mat. All right, we're going to repeat on the other side now, guys. So mountain pose, standing tall, slide the shoulders down, brace your core. When you're ready, inhale to rise. As you exhale, step your front leg back into warrior one. Let your heel land, turning the toes out to 45 degrees. Inhale to rise. Interlink the fingers. As you exhale, sink down into that front leg. Slide the shoulders away from the ears and make sure your back heel is pushing down to the floor. As you exhale, can we sink that little bit deeper, keeping the hips square to the side wall. When you're ready, hands come to reverse prayer. If it's too much in reverse prayer like this, option, hold on to your elbows, or stay with the arms overhead if you prefer. Can you sink a little deeper into the legs, guys? Inhale to lift. Exhale to open to warrior two. You may need to adjust that foot slightly so you've got a straight line from the heel to the arch of the back foot. Sink into the legs. Advanced option if you want to. Lifting that heel, locking the ankle firmly and strongly. Can we sink that little bit deeper? Extend your warrior. Right arm reaches, elbow to thigh, back arm overhead. If you want more, hand to the ankle. So squaring your ribs round to me at the front, elongating through the arms. Option heel up or down. Sun warrior. Windmill the arms, lifting up into sun warrior. Now sink into that front leg. C shape through the spine, creating length through both sides of the body, both rib cages. All right, back into warrior two. Heel down now if your heel is still up. Sink down, creating length, and extend through the fingertips, through the front of the chest. Inhale to rise, turn the toes forwards. Exhale to forward fold, wide leg. If you need to, walk your feet in a little. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Arms to the side, inhale and rise. As you exhale, keep your feet wide and open the arms. Turning back towards the left side into aeroplane pose now. I promised you some balance work. So shifting your weight, open the arms like the wings of your aeroplane. Now lifting your back foot, flexing the foot. Whoops. Option to bend your supporting knee if it helps you with balance and stability. Now lengthen your spine. Drawing the abdominals in. All right, bringing the arms overhead into warrior three. Now bend your underneath knee if it's straight. Reaching the arms next to the ears, lengthen through your fingertips. And release, step wide, back to your wide leg fold. This time into pendulum. Holding onto your elbows, gently swing the body weight side to side in ragdoll pose. Like a pendulum. Arms to the side, lifting up into aeroplane, other side now guys. So when you're ready, shift your weight, lifting the back leg, flexing the foot, nice long spine. Extending your arms, it's the wings of your aeroplane, like the wings of a bird. Now bend your supporting knee, reach the arms overhead, extend those arms up next to the ears. Sink down into that supporting leg, find that strength and stability. And release, step wide, back to your pendulum in ragdoll pose. Holding onto the elbows, gently swinging side to side. Relax the hands down to the floor. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale to release. Jump or step the feet together. Shake yourselves out, grab yourself a little drink if you want one. Hopefully we're all okay. I think there's only one of you with me tonight, but never mind. Hopefully some more people will be doing it on catch up later or tomorrow. All right, a little bit more balance work. Step your feet together in mountain pose. Eye gaze forwards. Lengthen up through the tip of the head. Sliding shoulders away from ears. Now we're going to come into half bound lotus. Option is going to be tree pose. So let's all start in tree. Picking up your right foot and placing it to the inside of the standing leg. Hands come to prayer position. Now option to bring your foot lower onto the calf or ankle or toes to the floor. Lengthening up tall. And if you want more, reach the fingertips over the head in prayer position. Now if this is enough for you, just focus your eye gaze, grow tall, and press the lifted foot into the supporting leg. If you want more, bending your supporting leg, picking this foot up across into a half lotus position. Flexing the foot, ankle strong, so bend that supporting knee. Inhale to rise, arms overhead. As you exhale, sink down low. Remember guys, your option is to stay in tree pose. If this is enough, stay here or stay in tree. If you want more, you're going to hinge forwards from your hips, reaching your fingertips directly forwards over the head. Now keep reaching the fingertips towards the floor, bending that supporting knee. Should get a lovely big stretch through your outer thigh and your glutes, your butt cheek. Rolling all the way up. Fingertips reaching overhead. How's that balance? And release. Feet together, mountain pose. All right, other side. Let's all start in tree. I'm going to come on my floor because my mat is a little bit wobbly. It's quite thick. So picking up left foot into tree pose. Place your foot as high or as low as you want to. Your choice. It's your workout, your class. Eye gaze forwards. And when you're ready, fingertips rise. If you don't like it there, just keep your hands in prayer position if you prefer. Option to stay in tree pose if you want more. Bend the supporting leg, pick the leg up, crossing your foot over that thigh, flexing the foot so your ankle is strong, opening the arms overhead. Squat down, so you've got a one-legged half squat. Now option to stay here. If you want more, as you exhale, start to hinge forwards from the hips, reaching the fingers forward, fingertips towards the floor, keep pushing that knee out to the side of the lifted leg. Now rolling all the way up, fingertips overhead. Woo. And release, mountain pose. Shake out. Great job, guys. Bring yourself down to the floor now. This is where I'm going to do our Pilates section for the core muscles. So abdominals, obliques, back and posterior chain. If your neck and shoulders get a bit achy, grab a cushion or a pillow or a yoga block or a towel or anything just to pop underneath your head. So lie down on your back. And because this section is based on Pilates, we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. That helps to really brace the core abdominals. Imagine you've got a corset on or a belt. That exhalation through the mouth helps to really draw those muscles in. So lie down on your back. Option to put something under your head if you need to, like a cushion or a pillow or a towel. All right, lifting one leg. I want you to imprint your spine down to the floor now by tilting your pelvis, push your back down. Lifting the opposite leg. Knees above the hips in a right angle. We breathe in, prepare. Breathe out to tap. Breathe in to lift. Exhale to tap. Inhale to lift. Guys, pull your chin down to the chest, even if you've got your pillow underneath your head. Now, if this is enough for you, stay with this. If you want more, straighten the leg out. Exhale. Inhale. So anybody with lower back problems, keep the knee bent and tap the floor. If your back is okay, take that leg lower and straighter if possible. One more. Hands by the head. We crisscross for 3, 2, 1 and hold. Stop. And again, let's go. It's like a cross crawl for 3. Hold and stop. And again, 3 crosses. Option to bend your knees, tuck your toe down, especially if you've got lower back problems. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale to hold. And again, 3, 2, 1 and stop. Opposite elbow to knee. And again, 3, 2, 1 and stop. 2 more times, guys. 3, 2, 1 and stop. 1 more time. From the top, back to those toe tap down. So exhale to tap, inhale to rise. Imprint that spine down again. Imagine that corset is still fastened. If you want more, straighten the legs. Straight out, just off the floor. Option to keep the knee bent if you need to. 8 more. So keep going, guys. Really think about the position of your back. If it's arching, keep the knee bent and really brace those core muscles like that corset is fastened. 2 more. Hands by the head. Crisscross 3 times, elbow to knee. 3, 2, 1 and stop. And again, we breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, hold as you exhale. Option to bend your knee, tap your toe down on the floor. And again, 3, 2, 1, stop. 2 more times. 3, 2, 1, stop. 1 more time. All right, knees in. Take a little rock side to side. Next exercise, we're going to crisscross the feet. Just watch me. We exhale as we crisscross down for 4 and inhale as we crisscross up. Let's go. Breathing out through the mouth as you lower, breathing in as you rise. Option if your back is arching, bend your knees more and tuck your feet in towards your bottom. So breathing out through the mouth, draw the belly in tight, breathing in through the nose as you rise. Exhale through the mouth, corset is fastened. Inhale, rise. 2 more times. 1 more time, option to bend your knees more, tuck your feet in if you need to. And release, knees in, roll up, flipping yourself over. Coming into a rotation hover, so crossing the elbows over, either on your knees or your toes. We rotate to the front, lift all the way up. Back to the center, now turn to the back. Lifting your hips and ribs away from the floor, back to center. Guys, option is on your knees, extending your top leg, then coming back to the knees again. Keep the movement fluid and smooth. If you want the challenge, lift your top leg up. And again, other side. So lift your underneath rib cage and your hips away from the floor. Choose your level, it's your body, your workout. Holding your hover, we leg pull prone. We exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Option is on your knees. Or if you don't want to do the leg raise, just hold your hover position. 7 more, drawing the belly button into the spine. Keep going, guys. Make sure your back is in a neutral spine, abdominals engaged. 2 more. 1 more. Sit back and stretch. All right, we're going to repeat those second set of exercises again. Flip onto your back, going back to our crisscross as we lower the legs down, working the core, then into our oblique work for the rotation hovers. Imprint the spine, inhale, prepare. Exhale to crisscross and lower, and inhale to rise to the top. Breathing out, 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 breathing in, and again. Remember, option to bend your knees, tuck your feet in close to the bottom. We've got 4 more. If you want more challenge, lower your legs and take the legs a little bit straighter and closer to the floor. Be mindful that you're not arching the back and you're drawing the belly in tightly. Chin stays to the chest. 1 more time. Knees in, flip yourself all the way up. All right, guys, into our rotation. So, crossing the elbows over. Knees or toes. Nice long body. Let's turn to the front. We turn and lift back to center. Other side. Let's go. Turn and lift. Let's add the breath. Exhale on the effort, on the hard bit. Inhale to come center. Exhale if you want the challenge, lift the leg. Inhale to center. Option on the knees, straighten the top leg out. Back to your leg pull prone. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Breathing out and in. Guys, options on the knees. Drawing the belly in. 4 more. I'm just going to read. Somebody's written something. You're welcome, Janice. 2 more times. 1 more. Hold it there. 10 seconds. Draw the belly in. And release. Drop the knees, sit back and stretch. Bottom to the heels. All right, moving on to the back now. Lying all the way down on the front. We're going to go into fast swimming. Reaching the arms and legs. Now lift, let's swim. Inhale and exhale for 4 counts. And again, we're swimming quickly. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Guys, drawing the belly in off the mat, and if this is too much, option to take slow alternate raises, opposite arm to leg. 4 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and release. Hands under shoulders, push back and stretch. Lifting all the way up, on the knees, knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, neutral spine. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to reach, opposite arm to leg. Inhale to lower. Other side, so exhale to reach, and inhale to lower. This is swimming, it's a Pilates-based exercise, all about control and length and extension. Thumb on top for good shoulder alignments. 4 more. So exhale through the mouth as you reach. Inhale through the nose as you lower. 2 more times. Take it out and hold. I'm just going to turn so you can see me. Hold it there. Draw the belly in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to open to a diagonal line. Inhale to come center. Same arm and leg again. Exhale to open. Making that diagonal line. Keeping the shoulders still. Opening the arm and leg. 1 more time. Other side. Take it out and hold. Draw the belly in. Inhale to prepare, exhale to open, arm and leg, diagonal reach. Inhale to come center. And again, exhale to open, inhale to center. Couple more, so try and lock the body so your shoulders aren't moving. Just opening the arm and leg. Last one. All right, guys, drop your knees, sit your bottom back, reaching the fingers forwards. All right, onto the hands and knees. Sliding your back arm through, just stretching out through shoulders, through upper body, rotating through the spine. And release, changing side, sliding through. Back of the shoulder to the floor. And release. Coming into yoga lunge. Step your front foot through. All right, so step your foot to the outside of the hands. You may need to wiggle your toes slightly further forward so your knee is directly over the ankle. Now take your front arm, place your hand on your thigh if you can. Nice rotation. Through the upper body, through the spine, lower body is anchored. If you want more, tuck your back toes under, extending and reaching up. If you don't like it, you can drop your knee down, or you can keep your hand down if you prefer. If you want more, wrapping the hand into a half bind. And release, hands to the floor, step back to down dog. Now walk in your dog, pressing alternate heels down, stretching through the backs of the legs. Feel that lovely extension through your hamstrings and your calves. Both heels pressed down. All right, drop the knees to the floor. Stepping your back leg around the outside of the hand now. You might need to wiggle your toes further forward. Adjust your opposite hand so your wrist is directly onto your shoulders. And take that back hand onto the thigh so you're turning away from me. Dropping the hips. Nice deep breaths. If you want more, tucking your back toes under, extending the arm up to the ceiling. Now pulling the arm back, opening through chest and shoulders. Dropping the hips, option knee down if you need to. If you want more, wrapping into a bind. Release, hand down, step back to dog, walk your dog. Alternate heels pushing down. Both heels pressing down. And release, dropping the knees, come to cat stretch. Curving the spine up, tuck the chin. Flat back, arching into cow stretch. Bottom out, head gently back. Flat back and release. All right, coming into camel pose now. So opening the knees, hip width apart. Toes can either be together or they can be wide, your choice. Hands to the lower back. Inhale to lift. This is a back bending movement, spinal extension. As you exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze your butt cheeks, push the hips forward, keeping those glutes engaged and squeezing. Nice deep breaths, opening out through the front of the chest, back bending. If you want more, back arm rises as you inhale. As you exhale, reaching up, and if you want to, hand to the heel or ankle. If anybody wants more, take both arms to the heel or ankle, gently take the head back, squeezing your butt cheeks and pushing your hips forwards. Chin to the chest, come up safely, and release. Sitting back into child's pose, reaching forwards. Rising up, we're going to do that second time so we can repeat on the other side if you did it with one arm. Hands to the lower back, remember to take your options. Inhale to lift. As you exhale, lift eye gaze, lift the collarbones, squeeze your butt cheeks, squeeze shoulder blades, push the hips forward. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. If you want more, front arm rises as you inhale, exhale as you back bend, and if you want to, reach for the ankle or heel. If you want more, circle the arm back, gently take your head back, pushing your hips forward, squeezing the butt cheeks, nice deep breaths. Chin to the chest, come up safely, sit back and stretch, bottom to the heels, reaching forwards. Alright, coming onto hands and knees, then sit yourself onto your bottom and bring yourself round to face me. Coming into modified half lotus now, so take your left foot, flex the foot, ankle strong, crossing the leg over. If you don't like this posture, you've got the option of placing your foot on the shin or just crossing your leg in front, whatever feels good. So sit bones down to the floor, both sides of the bottom equal. Inhale to lift through collarbones. And as you exhale, just slide the shoulders away from the ears. All right, right arm lifts as you inhale. Exhale as you C-shape through the spine into a side bend. Now dropping both sides of the bottom down firmly and square your rib cage so you're going directly sideways, you're not twisting. And release. Other side, left arm lifts, inhale, exhale over. Be mindful that you're not lifting the bottom, both sides of the bottom anchored down firmly. Nice deep breaths. Inhale to lift, exhale to release. Other side, so when you're ready, right leg, flex the foot, ankle strong, crossing the foot over if possible, or take the option on the shin or in front. Butt cheeks anchored firmly, hands just behind you, lift through the chest, sliding shoulders away from the ears. Nice deep breaths. All right, let's take it into that side bend. Left arm lifts, inhale to rise. Exhale as we C-shape through the spine. Eye gaze can be up to the top elbow or forwards or down, whatever feels good for you. And release. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale over. Anchor down your butt cheeks. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale to rise. Exhale to release. Lying down on your back, bring your knees into the chest. Take that gentle rock side to side. How are we doing for time? We're all good. All right, into inner thigh stretch now. So, first of all, let's start with happy baby pose. Flexing the feet and reaching for the soles of the feet. Bottom, tailbone, down to the floor. Chin to the chest. Now, if this is enough for you, stay here. If you want more, extending both legs, either holding onto the feet or the ankles or the calves, or the hamstrings, but never putting pressure on the knee joints. Or you might want to hook your first two fingers around your big toes. And just feel that lovely stretch through the inner seam of your legs. Slowly bend the knees into the chest. Hamstring stretch, extend the legs, flexing the feet, pushing the heels up to the sky, dropping your tailbone down, and pull those toes towards you. Nice deep breaths. All right, as you inhale, reaching up to the ankles. As you exhale, reach for the calves if you can. Now pull those toes back and feel that extension, that length down the backs of the legs. And release. Take a little rock side to side. Moving on, just a little bit of relaxation and meditation to finish. You've got choices, guys. You might want to place your feet wide on the floor with the knees bent. Let your knees come in, palms up or palms on the belly. You may prefer to go into extended butterfly pose with the feet together and the arms holding onto the elbows. Or you may want to come into corpse pose with the legs extended, feet falling out naturally and palms up. If you don't like any of those positions, choose a position that's good for you. So just closing your eyes. Following your breath, and let your breath be your anchor and your focus. Breathing slowly and deeply, and just follow your breath as you inhale and exhale. Let your mind be open, inhaling positive energy from the room and exhaling any negativity. Allow the muscles to be heavy and warm. Any tension just draining away. Just check the muscles in your face, that you're not frowning, you're not clenching your jaw or your cheekbones. So just allow everything to be soft and relaxed. Inhaling any positive energy that you can find right now, whether that be in your mind, whether that be in your body. Exhaling any negativity and just allowing it to float out of the door, float out of the window, away from your mind and your body. Start to bring your awareness back to your breath right now. Feel the belly rise and fall. Feel your lungs and your ribcage expand and contract. Keeping your eyes closed, Just bring some movement back into the body now. So maybe wiggle the fingers and toes. Maybe start to circle your wrists and your ankles in both directions. And do what feels good for you. If you're seated or kneeling or on your side, just stay where you are. If you're on your back, you might want to stretch out into a full body stretch and then gently bring your knees in, give them a hug, and take that little rock side to side. Slowly roll yourself onto one side of the body and just open your eyes and become aware of the space around you. Using your arms to push yourself up to a seated position and just sit with the legs wherever you're comfortable right now. Turning the palms of the hands up to the ceiling, lengthening up through the tip of the head, sliding shoulders down. And let's just breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. And again, deep breath in and out. Inhale as you rise all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart in prayer position. Take a little bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you enjoyed this evening's class. I know it was quiet with live numbers, but I'm hoping some of you are going to be doing it on catch up tomorrow or over the next week or so. Have a great evening. Thanks so much for joining me, whether you've done it live or whether you've done it on catch up on demand. Thank you. I appreciate it. There'll also be the link on YouTube as well that I'll upload. So if you do want to catch it on there, feel free to do so. Have a great evening and I'll see you soon. Thanks guys. Take care.